You don't have to do that. So, Danny, that's what I was going to ask you. Basically, like, why do you think he's doing like for a man that talks so confidently in the press?
Do you want another red flag?
Why is he doing that?
I wanted the people that had faith in Højlund. He's been shit. I wanted Højlund dropped for the Arsenal game. I wanted Xerxes to start. It's taken him from then till now to drop him. That's bad data.
I don't get it.
Ignore that. It's bad data.
Yeah, we brought him back in the weekend, which I was
Mazraoui is clearly better at right centre back. He's not playing him there now. He wants to
and he's doing like Cobby in the midfield. I just don't get it.
Hold on. When we get this fullback in, if he changes it, I'll give Amorim a call. You put Mazraoui back there, but he's not. This is bad data, bro. Your role is not comfortable. Right? Have you noticed he's not comfortable? He's never played in the back three. He's got 1 year of professional football.
Yeah.
In this system, Leon, in most systems, you expect the central centre back to step out. In this system, it's the wide guys. The lift is covering more than the wide players in behind. Why aren't you all there? I'm seeing bad data everywhere. It's just my opinion. You man can disagree, but I'm making my judgment.
No, Danny, we see.
I think it's about profiles, man. If you don't have the right profiles, it ain't gonna work, man.
Why is Ahmad so wide, and why Mazraoui in the number 10? And we all scolded fucking Ten Hag for it. Why is Mazraoui on the weekend finding himself in those
because he ain't a wing back in the system? Simple, man.
No, it don't matter.
No, hold on a minute.
You're not inverting, man. You're not keeping hold of the ball.
Guys, yeah.
But one of the games, Amorim did say that people left positions and he's not going to have that again. I don't know if that was the same game.
Guardiola has had to spend money to get to where he is right now.
The players could be leaving
the right profiles have had to come in. 2 fullbacks, 2 this, 2 that.
We understand that.
Broski, he's got a lot
he
of
has the backing, Saeed. He has the backing.
Come on. Like, the thing is, for me, he's got to be able to get his profiles in. He's got Dorgu in now. That will give a significant balance in there. Apparently, United looking at Tell now. That gives a little bit more balance in there on that left-hand side. Right. You have to get profile. You can't expect him to polish a turd, bro. I don't know what you might have thinking, bro.
Saeed, where do we find the balance? Saeed, where do we find the balance where he's doing the same things for 5, 6, 7 weeks in a row?
What's the progress, guys?
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, because the thing is, Musa, one sec. Where can we find? Because like, if he's doing the same thing over and over again, like Cobby struggling in the midfield, or he's playing like Dalot and Mazraoui, I don't want to be a fan where fans are turning around to me and saying, Leon, you can't call that out because he hasn't got what he wanted. But I'm like, but he's making obvious mistakes. So where do we find the balance here? Where it's like, yo, what you doing, Amorim? I do believe in you, but what you doing, bro?
The balance is you can give him grace if you want to. But the facts are he's more negative with his decision making than positives.
But he said, but if you're saying the players played out of position and he admitted that the players were out of the position, that's it. The players didn't follow the instructions. He didn't start Mazraoui in the 10. Mazraoui's a win back and end up in the 10. He didn't start him in the 10 like Ten Hag did. How are you comparing the same thing? Ten Hag started him in the 10, wanted him in the 10.
I've got my answer.
But isn't inverting attack?
When I see both wing backs,
but the player could not be following instructions though as well. It could be both.
You know that's the tactic.
Rhino, hold on, Oridan. 4 players in the 10s and the wing-back positions are not going to do the same thing by mistake. Both full-backs were inverted. Both 10s were wide. That's not an error. That's not an error, bro. That's what I was talking about, bro. That's not an error. What Musa was talking about, I don't know what Musa was referencing.
Bro, it wasn't an error, bro. It wasn't an error. The manager tried something, because he knows Garnacho can't play in between the fucking lines in the 10, and he keeps holding the width, So because of that, he inverted the wing back instead, and it's not the first time he's done that, bro. He's doing that because he ain't got the 10s he wants.
He hasn't got the 10s.
He hasn't got the 10s he wants. So
no, but that's what I'm saying. Sorry.
He still needs that boxing midfield to play his system, and because our wide players can't play in between the lines, he's inverted the wing backs, bro, so we can still have the fucking the numerical box in the middle.
Everybody's
it's obvious, bro. Like I'm watching the game.
Everyone's screaming for Kobe in the 10. How comes he's not putting Kobe in the 10? Everyone's screaming for that.
Yeah, but that's one thing. But bro, when Dorgu comes, I promise you, once he comes in and he's playing on that left hand side and we've got width, we're gonna need an inverting 10 now. We're gonna need it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So
you think Kobe will go? You think Kobe will play that?
No,
I hope so. I don't know, bro. I don't know why he's not playing Kobe there. That's one of the things that Bruno, mostly, that I can't get my head around. Why he don't just start, bro. He's going out of his way, to move Bruno into the 10 from the pivot, when he could just put Kobe swap Kobe straight for Garnacho. Like, I don't like that. And I've called that out multiple times. But I understand the inverting wingers because our wide players don't know how to play the 10 position in between the lines the way he wants.
Rance, do you think that he's trying to expose certain things? And just making a point
I don't care what the excuse or the reasoning is. You don't play with wing backs and invert them. There's nothing no one can tell us. You don't.
You're supposed to hold the whip. You destroys the whole system. It destroys the whole system, and it makes us look like a back fucking five.
It doesn't.
We lose the ball. We're back. Listen, on the weekend, can anybody tell me what he did on the weekend? We played a back fucking five.
Yeah, because he didn't have fullbacks ready. Who do you want to put him there? Who's fullbacks that we got?
No, he didn't.
No, we saw it.
No, we didn't.
When he first came in,
you know what's funny, Saeed?
They were pushing out wide.
No, he didn't.
He was pushing out wide. Whether the lot is shit, we've all realized he's having a horrendous fucking season. Yeah. But Mazraoui, positionally, he was getting it right. Mazraoui was out wide, right, giving the width. We had 3 centre halves, and we had the lot on the left hand side. So it was clearly positionally. But why is he keep changing his mind in the last so many games to play them inverted and like to keep them as back five?
Yo, Saeed, I got to go. I'm gonna make this last point here.
Yeah, go for it.
Unless you're the most dominant team in this league with a damn near 8-man advantage over every other team, your wing backs will end up in the back five in this league. You man thinking this guy, we're not gonna end up in the back five because of who's playing. You man, bro, it don't matter. In this league, they will make you play with a back five. There's no way around that. I don't know why you guys are saying that. It don't make no sense to me. You will end up as a back five.
Can I ask you something? I'm not a 3-4-3 tactico, yeah. So correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't the wing backs meant to attack when we're attacking the defender or when we're in defending?
Yes, that's my point, so you're going to end up as a back five. I don't know why people bring that up.
So what's wrong with the back five then? If we're meant to do that in defense?
No, my point is, Rhino.
Back five low block though.
Rhino, my issue is people are saying if you get new players in, you won't see that. My thing is you will see that. And I said this before he came in. You will see.
Yeah, but you're supposed to see that. That's the whole point. They're supposed to be an extra man. They're meant to be the extra man when you're defending.
Not with the low block, though. Not with the low block. What I saw on the weekend. Manchester United played the low block. We low blocked Fulham. Had 5 at the back. Just like fucking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was doing.
Hey, bro, listen. See why this is hurting my head, yeah?
One thing I've got to say, that's actually not exactly true structure. We went man for man. Fulham will go with a wide front 3, 2 wide players. We went man for man. Spread out, bro. It won a back 5 all the time like that.
No, majority.
I'll be honest.
The whole point of the wing back system, and this is why I said, this is why I said it's so important for us to have a mobile wing back similar to Ahmad on the left hand side, is because they're meant to be an extra man when you're defending and when you're playing out, and when you're attacking, they're supposed to get up and be an extra man, bro. Like man's watched enough of Leverkusen, and they use the wing back system, and their wing backs are right up there in line with the strikers when they're attacking, but when they're defending, they get back. That is their job, bro. Because we don't have the right profile of wing backs, it's affecting our
That's what I thought.
It's affecting the whole structure of the team. Everything. That's why Ahmad's better for us at wing back, because when we want to play out in the first phase, and when Ahmad wants to get the ball out wide, Ahmad actually as a wing back takes his player down the line 1v1. Mazraoui and Dalot don't do that. They don't do that. We need ball carrying, fit wing backs, bro. So when we've got 2 wing backs that do that, this is when you'll see more of the structure of the team. Until now, the manager's having to invert wing backs, because our wide players aren't the right profile, and also our wing backs, Dalot and Mazraoui, can't carry the ball down the outside. They can't do it. People are saying Ahmad needs to be in the 10, but he's our best fucking wing back, bruv. So the manager is just trying to do what he can do. That's it. It's clear that he doesn't have the profiles. That's why I'm happy we got Dorgu, because he's a profile that can carry the ball like Ahmad, and he's got pace, and he can get up and down, and he can help us play out from the back. So now it's like we've got an Ahmad, but not as good on the left and the right now. Now we need to address the number 10 situation, so we don't need to invert our fucking wing backs now.
Can I ask a question, Rance? Rance, listen, you know that I was going to say quickly, do you feel like these men are fooling him in training as well? Because that was something me and Flores were talking about yesterday. Do you feel like when he sets it up, because obviously when you're in training, you play against the reserves.
Training, bro. It's not even that. He said
no, but even when you do, you play the reserves, you might line up against another 11. It's not match day. It's not as much pressure. It's not as much as intensity. Do you feel like a lot of these men he's looking at them and he's like, I can get away with a Garnacho in this position. I can position it. And then when it comes to the match day, these men are just not.
They're just interviews that they can't do it, bro. Like he even said with Garnacho, he was like, he can't play inside. Like he said it.
Yeah, he said it.
That's why he's inverting the wing backs. He knows that he don't want Garnacho, bro. That's the honest
truth.
So
okay, with Dogu, man, then how much difference do you expect to see?
I think we'll see.
And
a
if you
difference.
don't see it tactically,
structurally, I think we see it straight away. Because we even see it with Malacia. Malacia is better there than Dalot. As soon as you got a left footer there,
holding the left, it's the option when you open.
But the only problem is still the attacking side.
The only difference, Malacia can't break the halfway line. Dogu can. And that's what I'm saying.
Listen, the biggest thing, the biggest thing I expect from Dogu, sir, when the ball goes out wide, can he come inside, outside, drive the ball? Can he carry it? That ball carriers are especially out wide.
He's a natural winger playing in defense, but he's a winger, bro.
He's a winger, basically. Just to go back to what Leon was saying, Leon, if I'm correct, what you were saying, like, just repeat what you just said, where you asked the question. Just repeat.
I was just basically saying it wasn't just in regards, sorry, because I come in the conversation as you're still talking about wing backs. I'm talking about as a squad. So when like he's on the training ground now, yeah? Like we all know. We all know that certain players over the years have trained better than when they've been in the match, and then they don't listen. And they, do you know what I mean? So
that's old as football, isn't it? Certain ballers, certain players are ballers in training.
Like McTominay must have been a baller in training. He must have.
100%, bro. Them are the gym heroes, blood. There's always.
I personally, I can only talk about what I see. Listen, I can only talk about what I see, right? I can only talk about what I see at Old Trafford. The nervousness and the tension from the fans spills onto the football pitch. The nervousness, and because we've been battered,
he said that.
Psychologically, we're battered in it. The players are battered. So the nerves, especially if we can see the first goal at Old Trafford, psychologically their bottle goes. Like that's why it's hard for me, like, to think if we go a goal down at Old Trafford, the tension is already in the atmosphere, right? Yeah. And then the pressure then builds, and then some of them cannot cope. Yeah. So that's all.
It kind of reminds me, Nuruddin. Do you remember when Wenger? I know Wenger's not in this set. Obviously, Amorim and Wenger's different, but towards the end of Wenger's era, every time Arsenal kept going 1-0 down, you could feel it at the Emirates.
Like, feel that energy. Yeah,
it was apparent.
This is why.
That's what I feel like.
This is why. You want to read the super chat for a second?
We're scarred. Nuruddin, we're scarred. Yeah, we're scarred.
And that's why, you see me. That's why I said that I worry for this manager, and the reason I'm not even fussed because. Every time I hear Amorim speaks, he sounds like his thought process is similar to what I'm thinking. He knows, because he tells you, I can't finish 16th, 17th. Listen, I can't be having the worst Man United team in flipping history. Listen, we can't. He's saying I got no players that's got power and pace and that are creative in the final third. So he's telling you what he doesn't have and what he needs indirectly. He's telling you can't finish in certain positions, and he knows that this job you need time, but time is not a given, and you could go. And this is why I say that. And then you got flipping Jim at Fulham thinking people want selfies, and he's having to wind the window up. So he's shook already. He's not going to hold that for the first 10 games of next season. Do you want a picture? And this is what I'm saying. Like, I want Amorim to do well. And I'm saying back Amorim so he can finish at least 10th or 9th in the league. Which is possible. Because I think it's possible. Like, it's possible for us to finish 9th or 10th and finish in the top half. So he has a better start to next season, because I know it can get real gloomy at Old Trafford, bro.